Black Lives Matter.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
The Ultimate Movie Championship, episode 40 from IDP 284. This is the show where Keith Spurlock and myself sit down. We're given two movies at random, and we must fight over which of those two movies is added to our Ultimate Movie list over at Inspired Disorder, or flickchart.com/IDP. Go over and check out our Ultimate Movie list that we've compiled over many battles and wars that have been fought and won and lost. And this is another chapter in the Ultimate Movie Championship. Let's get it started right now. Oh, boy. I have seen Halloween Resurrection.
I have too.
I have not. I've seen parts of it.
What?
I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. I don't know if I've seen all of Toxic Avenger. I probably have, but I was probably drunk, so it's like saying although I don't really remember.
Trauma's, they're special movies.
Yeah, they're. I've tried to watch other trauma movies before, and it's like that's a level of B.
That's my favorite one of all the trauma movies.
Yeah.
So, like, I would vote that, but I mean, if you haven't seen it, I guess we gotta.
I've seen it. I don't know. I think I've seen Bride of Frankenstein. It
But
seems
probably
like
not the 1935 version.
No, I think I've seen, but I don't remember.
Oh.
Or I've just seen cuts of it and other.
I'm the leprechaun.
Jesus.
Well, you haven't seen the
No,
leprechaun?
I haven't seen the Leprechaun. Listen, bro, this is not my shit. It's not my shit. I've not seen. I don't know if I've seen Saw 5. Okay.
Oh, Jesus, your favorite horror movie.
Favorite horror movie, but it was one that I mentioned.
It's better than Halloween Resurrection.
Arachnophobia versus Halloween Resurrection.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Busta Rhymes fight Michael Myers.
Oh shit! I think the only I've seen H2O also.
Yep. Wait, that might be the one where Busta Rhymes fights him.
The Robot versus Aztec Mummy. I sadly have not seen that one.
I haven't either. I'm
Although
not going to judge you.
that poster artwork looks like my buddy right behind you. That that one up there, the wood art. So yeah, sorry, the Robot versus Aztec Mummy. Halloween H2O.
Come on.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen the fifth one.
I don't know. They are one movie.
Yeah. All one.
No.
I haven't seen it, although I heard I think that's a horror zombie Alien.
Sure,
versus
it's a horror movie.
Halloween H2O.
Alien,
yeah.
Can Alien just come up every time and then I can just say Alien wins?
Oh, Ant Farm Dickhole. Sadly haven't seen that one. I haven't seen High Tension either.
I haven't either.
I really want to see Ant Farm Dickhole, though. It's a 2011 classic.
I now must see that movie.
Ant Farm Dickhole. I need to first, before we move on, I need to do some kind of Ant Farm Dickhole search.
Well, I've got to take my shades off for this because I have to see this clearly.
All right.
I'm gonna drop
Your
my
shades,
my nerd persona.
Your corrective lenses, you mean?
Yes.
Ant Farm Dickhole. Ooh, we have
How's
a
it
trailer.
rating?
We're gonna watch the trailer.
Oh
right now.
yeah,
this is
sorry.
what we're doing.
Army ants from South America are moving.
Large amounts of formic acid were found at the scene.
I suffer from premature ejaculation while masturbating. I've got an army.
Have you by any chance been watching the news?
In my pants.
Everybody knows that feces spreads diseases.
Have you been watching the news?
And you just let yourself in.
I've got an army.
Oh, really? Where is it?
In my pants.
Ant Farm Dickhole.
November 21st, 2011. Oh my goodness.
That looks.
That was worse acting than that Raiders.
We could
Those
make
kids.
a movie and get it on this website
Oh my goodness.
because.
Well, it's YouTube. Everybody can get on YouTube, bro.
No, I'm saying their movie was on.
Oh yeah. Well, they probably like went to like festivals or I don't know how you get on this. But fucking Ant Farm Dickhole. I don't know if I'd rather don't watch the trailer if you feel like watching this movie.
Yeah,
just
going blind.
go watch it.
Going blind for Ant Farm Dickhole.
All right, we got to refresh both of those.
And again. And seen
I've
them
seen
both. Woo!
Underworld versus The Cabin in the Woods.
I really like Underworld, even though
That's the
like,
vampire, right?
No, it's the
Or
like,
zombie.
vampire and werewolf.
Right.
The
And it's-
Lycans.
She's like
she's
in Matrix outfit, slow mo.
Yes.
Yeah.
and
I've seen it.
like I like it.
I've seen. I think the
It's
first
the
two,
first
maybe.
one.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale, I believe. I could be wrong,
I think sounds right.
but Cabin in the Woods is a horror movie that I really like.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Agreed.
It was
It's kind of like a
fucking
throwback
kooky.
in a way. Sci-fi. Sci-fi horror.
Sci-fi horror.
Which spoiler kind of for that
Thor's
sci-fi
in this
part.
movie. He does a awesome motorcycle jump that doesn't really go his way,
Or does it?
or does it?
Yeah, I'm definitely
But yeah.
Underworld will probably
Underworld
beat,
would beat most of this
'cause
other
it's
shit.
it's more like action horror.
It's like Blade,
You know?
but not based on a comic book,
Yeah. It's yeah.
and with werewolves.
It kind of reminded me, like, just aesthetically, or the way it was filmed, or I don't know, the Resident Evil movies, kind of like that same chick superhero battling shit. Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Haven't seen it.
I've seen both of these.
I've seen both of these.
Although I don't. It's been a long time since I've seen Little Shop of Horrors.
All right, I
don't know if I can actually say I've seen Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, I totally can.
I mean, I know I've seen it. I mean, I guess my memory of both of these movies is probably about as solid, even though House on Haunted Hill.
One's like a real horror movie, and the other one's like a
musical horror. I mean, it's still horror.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, technically.
Just because the plant
It's-
eats a couple people?
But what other genre? It's not musical comedy. It's not musical drama. It's a horror movie. The plant eats people. That's horror. But it's musical horror. Which is it's got to be a niche genre.
It is. Well, I mean,
Maybe
the Rocky Horror Picture Show has horror in the name.
yeah, but I've never seen that.
You've never seen Rocky? It's
Never. There's never.
I can't. I'm not a huge fan,
Yeah.
but there's certain things. But I guess I've never seen. There's certain things I haven't done.
It's like a cultural thing, but it's just something that I've never.
I've seen
I
it.
never saw growing up.
I didn't like it.
And then I doesn't.
But I'd
seem
rather
like,
go Little Shop of Horrors than House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, me too.
Rick
House on Haunted
Moranis
Hill.
up in this house.
Yeah. There was another movie that came out around the same time of I haven't seen.
I've seen both of these.
I haven't seen Evolution.
That's
House
the
of
one.
a Thousand Corpses versus.
Have not seen Annabelle.
Me either.
It's about a doll. I know what it's about. Dead Alive.
Alive.
Can't say I've seen it. The Omen. I have seen.
Is that the one with the kid? Yeah.
It's a remake.
I haven't seen the remake. Or actually, I think I did. Storm of the Century. I have not seen that.
Shit.
I have not seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
I've seen it. It's not that great.
Land of the Dead.
Can't say I've seen it.
I have not seen that.
I knew this was going to be a bad idea.
Yeah. We'll move on to a different category after this. Or before. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe it's giving us a different poster.
Oh, shit.
What's happening?
I'll leave you in suspense.
You're still here.
You're still in suspense.
No, I'm wearing a robe. I don't wear suspenders. Belt. Usually.
Loading, 'cause I'm loading, and you can't loading.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on here?
All right, so we're going to switch it up.
Yep.
Let's try Thriller. Bam. Thriller.
Goddamn Halloween
Return of the
H2O.
Boogie Creep. I just like the name of that one. Return of the Boogie Creep.
I think it was Boggy.
Oh, I like Boogie Creep. Stir of Echoes versus Halloween H2O.
Stir of Echoes.
Bam! The bacon wins it. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Ooh, I haven't seen Dr. No. Oh, have you seen Primal Fear?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason I thought
Ed
that was
Norton.
one of them. Yeah.
Nope.
No. Primal Fear.
Nope.
Oh, Arlington Road's good.
Nope.
Strangers on a Train.
Nope.
Femme Nikita. Oh. Strange Days?
Nope.
You haven't seen Strange Days? Takes place 1999. You put on a headset. You get recordings. You can experience people's things first person. It's a good fucking movie.
I doubt
It's
it.
a really good movie.
I don't like that guy's face.
It's a good movie. True Lies. Have you seen True Lies?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. True Lies versus Primal Fear.
Hey, we went through that like 3 times with the horror movies.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen a lot of these already.
Yeah.
It's different when we both haven't seen shit. True Lies versus Primal Fear. This one's is different movies, kind of, even though
Way
they're both
different.
in thriller. True Lies is kind of, it's really fun.
Wait, who directed True Lies? Is that Mike Bay?
No. It was
Someone.
It was let me see. True Lies. IMDb. Can't think. I almost want to say Spielberg, but
No.
it's not though. It's but one of his buddies though. True Lies. James Cameron.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I
That's
should've
probably one
known
of my
that.
more favorite. Like that's
Favorite?
the least James Cameron movie.
That's the very least James
or
Cameron.
one of at least for sure. That's crazy. I did not think James Cameron.
But either way, I'm saying Primal Fear.
Yeah,
Better movie.
Primal Fear is a fucking great movie. And as far as giving me that feeling of like there's some scary moments in there, or there's some dark moments, I guess. Not scary.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some dark moments when they reveal what the priests have been doing, and why. Like, it's such a good movie. Nomination for Edward Norton, Best Supporting Actor. Reservoir Dogs. I have not seen North by Northwest. Ooh, have you seen The Net?
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs versus The Net. It's interesting that Reservoir Dogs is in suspense.
Have you
Or
seen?
thriller?
Have you rewatched The Net? I rewatched it like 2
did.
years ago.
Yeah, around then.
And it
Shouldn't have.
makes no sense
not good.
now. Like
Yeah.
the internet wise, like
Yeah.
you're
Well,
like-
it came out in 95.
yeah.
Most
no
people
one
didn't have-
like. What is this internet thing?
The internet's not like it is today.
It's like it was like a villain.
Everything was the villain when the internet came out. It's like, beast, don't talk to anybody on the internet because they're
They're gonna rape you.
yeah, exactly.
They're gonna come to your house and rape you.
Yeah. Like, we haven't raped each other yet.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Like,
yeah.
but then sometimes some people are trying to come to your house.
Yeah,
and
but you know
as
know
Chris,
who crazy people
Chris
are.
Hansen has so pointed out to so
Sure.
many people. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, the transcript here says that you said that you wanted to lick her titties.
Yeah.
She's 12 years old.
Yeah, but it's like, did you hear what? Did you copy and paste what she said before? Did you? Anyway,
Reservoir
Sandra
Dogs.
Bullock, I used to have like a huge crush on back in the
Used
90s.
to. I would still fucking.
I probably still would too. But not as much
Probably.
back then. It's like, yeah, for sure I would. But it's like, I don't know, she's not like it. She's not on a top list. of
No,
mine.
no.
Then
I'm not-
she was.
Yeah.
Speed, around the time of Speed, whatever the fuck she ended up
Demolition
doing.
Man.
Demolition Man,
I really thought,
great.
Yeah.
The virtual sex scene, versus Reservoir Dogs for sure. For sure. I'd go The Net over Hackers all day.
Nope, I don't.
As far as those types of movies, those kind of
Have not seen 1408.
movies, it's not bad. I think that's what's that writer? That does all the horror movies.
Yeah, that guy.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier
Versus.
versus a movie that might lose. I have not seen Firewall.
It's another early internet type movie.
Not really. It was 06. That's why it was even worse. It should have been an early internet movie.
I have not seen Zero Dark 30.
Me either.
And people go, oh, you haven't seen Zero
No,
Dark
fuck the military. Stop killing people. Not really.
I have seen both of these.
So have I. The Faculty versus Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
I like that cat poster. It's the Winter Soldier. but-
Yeah.
Faculty. I liked The Faculty as a movie.
I just remember the scene. The scene that really sticks
Josh
out
Hartnett.
is where he takes the paper cutter blade off.
Oh,
Cuts the I think it's just the fingers off.
Jon
of the
Stewart?
teacher. The teachers become the. I mean, it's like that.
Jon
teen,
Stewart was a bad guy.
It's like a teen horror, like around the time of I Know What You Did
Elijah
Last Summer.
Wood,
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett, Usher,
Thank God Usher stopped acting.
that girl from The Craft, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I liked it.
But
Between these two movies, if I had to choose which of these two is a thriller,
thriller, Captain America: Winter Soldier is super spy thriller.
oh yeah,
like
I guess
this
that's
is
true.
total spy thriller.
I guess that's true.
It's
I mean, I
not-
guess if
if it was the
horror,
first one,
if we're going horror,
but we
we're
went to
not.
thrillers,
Yeah. And we're not judging based on
no,
how well it
better movie,
Yeah, yeah.
Captain America: Winter Soldier is a better movie
for sure.
Maybe one of the best.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Fuck yes, I have.
Have you seen Hannibal?
Yes, I have.
Snowpiercer versus Hannibal.
Snowpiercer, 100% for me.
Snowpiercer, a lot of people were like, Snowpiercer's awesome. Snowpiercer's aight.
You don't like it?
It's aight.
I-
It's aight.
It's a very
Hannibal
low budget.
is aight.
It's a very low budget.
I get it.
And
I didn't-
with big stars.
And there's the main one guy is a big star.
Chris Evans, Tilda Swinton, and then the dude at the end, the conductor guy. What's his face from The Rock?
Ed Harrison.
Yeah.
He's but he's in it for like a day. Like he's not like the main character. The main character is the only big star.
Chris Evans. No, Tilda
And he's-
Swinton's also.
She in it like for like
Yeah,
the whole
she's
movie.
the fucking the mean bitch lady that once they fight him,
Mm-hmm.
he takes her and marches her all the way up to the front, like has her take them.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
But she's in a
But
lot
that's
of makeup.
just too. Yeah. It's an independent movie, which is and Hannibal's.
And I like kind of like it's a weird concept, but like a train that just like circles the world.
It's a
every
video
year.
game. It's every fucking video game that came out in the 80s. It's you go to the next floor of the fucking thing. You go to the next room of the fucking train.
Well, it's like
a
an
video
allegory of like society of like how
it's like fucking the Cuckoo Nest movies with the chick.
they feed him those protein blocks. and
Yeah.
shit.
It's a lot of like sci-fi elements. It's a good movie. I do like it.
I'm not that.
I'm not big on Hannibal though. either.
Yeah. If it was Silence of the Lambs versus Snowpiercer,
oh, that's easy.
Lambs all day.
Yeah. I have not seen Scream 4.
I can't say that I have.
I haven't seen.
I probably have.
I don't know if I've seen the 1 either.
Oh, have you not seen the 1?
I don't know.
It's not bad for especially for a Jet Li movie. It's
that doesn't mean it's good though.
No, but he's like
there's a lot of
he travels interdimensionally.
Yeah, actually,
and keeps killing
I've seen it.
other versions of himself because to be the only version of himself through all dimensions.
Not a big Jet Li guy.
He's super fucking strong.
I've not seen Snake Island. I have not seen The Ninth Gate.
You haven't? Johnny Depp?
Nope. Oh, yeah. He's an actor beating down the door to see.
License to Kill. I've seen this.
I have not seen that one.
Carrie?
The original.
Pig's Blood.
Yeah. Versus the 1. I'd actually go Carrie. The 1's all right. It's interesting, but I'm not a big Jet Li fan. I'm not
a super early Stephen King fan. Christine and Carrie and a few of those other early ones. They're good, but I just didn't. Firestarter.
Yeah.
None of them really.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm also not a big fan of the 1.
I like the 1's premise more.
Yeah, I'm just not a big Jet Li fan.
I'm not a big fan of
Jet Li's.
Carrie's all about this girl who's got a fucking crazy religious mom that fucking suppresses them. I had to go to
religion is scary.
It's terrifying.
One of the scariest movies I ever saw. Was
interdimensional
a documentary.
Fucking. I like thinking that there are other dimensions and where shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
there's so many other movies that do it way better than Jet Li. Jet Li has as much character.
I like we're doing a Halloween episode.
I know.
And it's I'm arguing the 1 over fucking Carrie, which is a Halloween classic. Well, not Halloween per se, but horror classic.
Yeah. I don't really give a shit about either of these. As far as old horror movie
Carrie
versus the 1,
just for Halloween's sake.
Just Jet Li is the most flat.
I thought he was really good in that one. I need another beer.
Yeah, I do too. Just grab some. We'll go Carrie just based on Halloween and to avoid Pig's Blood because we're both had our periods. Everybody, spoiler. Psycho 3 have not seen. 12 Monkeys versus Shutter Island.
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys is overrated. I just got to say that.
Well, Shutter Island to me is overrated.
It was never rated. People
love that shit.
No, they did not. 12 Monkeys. People have 12 monkey dicks in their face right now because I enjoyed it, but it wasn't amazing. 12 Monkeys to me.
I'm not saying it was amazing. It's no Fight Club. It's no fucking.
No. I agree with the hype of 12 Monkeys more than I agree with the hype of Fifth Element. But it's still
Shut
12
your
Monkeys
fucking
is 12 Monkeys is as far as all of those overhyped they're kind of, I don't know. It's just
You're
12 Monkeys
Bruce
is
Willis.
Right. He's good in some movies. Die Hard's great, Sixth Sense great, but he's also
12
not
Monkeys
in
for
great
me
movies.
over Shutter Island though. To me, I like that movie better. I like the premise. It's weird. It's fucking. I like the performance from Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I mean, he's supposed to be a crazy person.
Kind of plays
He plays a lot of different characters, but they're all crazy in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like 12 Monkeys too over Shutter Island. But still 12 Monkeys is overrated. People
I don't know how much people love it.
There's people out there that love it. They have their 12 monkey dicks in their
I have
mouth.
not
All
seen
12 of
The
them.
Innocent.
I haven't either. Clear and Present Danger
I've not seen
versus
Spectre.
I have not either.
I know I've seen Fright Night, but I can't. I would have to be refreshed.
Either.
Nope.
Mirror Wars have not seen. Not
Nope.
seen The Brooks. There we go. The Abyss versus Clear and Present Danger.
The Abyss.
Yep.
I really like The Abyss.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
a lot of people, I've heard people shit on The Abyss. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
It's a really good movie. Like, and
Yeah.
it fucking...
It's-
Is
I
that
think
Ed
it's-
Harris again?
Might be. James Cameron.
James Cameron? Yeah,
Pretty
I'm
sure.
almost positive that's a James Cameron.
Yeah.
The alien thing? Like the water alien?
Yeah, the Donnie Darko thing.
Yeah, that thing is
Like-
fucking...
20 years before, or 10 years before Donnie Darko did it.
Yeah, it was an independent
And a
movie.
way better
What do
movie.
you want?
I don't give a shit. I've seen tons of independent movies. That's not an excuse for a movie to be good. But yeah, The Abyss. I've seen a bazillion confusing independent movies. That's
Swiss
out
Army
of
Man.
the confusing. That's not confusing at all.
It's slightly confusing.
It's a weird movie, but at no point is it confusing. It's just really weird.
No, it's confusing at a lot of points.
Yeah.
Is this
But it's
dude
not-
really
it's
alive?
not-
Is this
yeah,
other
but
guy
it's
fucking
not like-
insane? Like
It
is he-
asks questions. It's not like, oh, I have to this whole thing doesn't make sense, and I have to fucking fill in the meaning to so much shit. There's like little point. This is a completely different comparison.
I've seen Jumper. I have not seen Source Code.
I haven't seen Source Code either. Although I heard it was pretty good. Live Free or Die Hard.
I've lived free and died hard.
Is that the one where they hacked computers and blew
the
shit up?
Russia one?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. These are both dog shit movies.
And
Jumper-
I'd rather go Jumper.
Jumper has one of my most hated actors. Not my one of most. It's like
Hayden
one of the
Christensen?
whine. This is my acting. It's how I act. Versus a guy that I don't always like in movies, or he just does a lot of movies that I don't necessarily give a shit about.
Hey, the early Die Hards were awesome. This Die Hard's not. So I'm
Jumper's
going Jumper.
being turned into a TV show, I think, a series. On like Hulu
Jump
or
on,
something.
Jumper.
So bad. Can they just both be eliminated?
Any other Die Hard pretty much before that, and it's way
Yeah.
over Jumper. But
Yeah.
that one was dog shit. And Jumper's
Jumper's
at least
bad though.
it's a
not good.
semi-original fucking idea.
It's based on a comic book,
which
far as I
is an
know.
original idea.
No, it's not. If it's based on somebody didn't
Well, I
write
mean,
this story.
I'm saying like the comic. If
Yeah, the comic's an original idea.
so if it's based on it,
Then that's not an original idea.
It's
It's,
a movie-
based on another property. That's like
Which
saying
is just
every
the s-
Stephen King movie is an original
it's
property.
like saying a professional writer that fucking. It's the same thing. It's the same thing if they take something and work with the art, especially if they're working with the original.
So that's an
artist.
original. That's where the story started. Was with that movie. Nobody had ever heard of that story. It was original for the story.
Just
the
think
movie.
of the comic book artist or
So
writer.
Superman.
A writer.
Superman. All the Superman
As a
movies are
script
all original pieces of work.
They're all
Batman
they're
versus
all
Superman.
writing scripts,
Batman versus Superman's
hoping
original.
for it to be made into a movie now.
It's original. It's original.
if they work with that
Deadpool's original. Deadpool's original.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've ever seen the Deadpool story was in film. It's not how originals work, bro.
It's original.
It's based on. It's adapted from the original. The original thing is what that is based on.
Well, then every movie's based on that script.
And some scripts are not based on other things. That's the thing. Some scripts are written just as books are written, just based
And
on
some
writing a book.
films are adapted totally from
Those
the
aren't called
books.
original works. Those are called adapted works. Adapted screenplays. It's not the same thing. It's completely different. If somebody made a movie of the Inspired Disorder podcast, it's not the original Inspired Disorder podcast. It's based on something.
Yeah, but I'm saying if the person writing it, like as in a comic book,
Mm-hmm.
and then they take those words and then make a movie out of it,
So
it's the same.
Lord,
It's the same thing as
Lord
if you
of the
write.
Rings are original
Is
properties.
if you
the
write
movies.
a no, I'm not saying it's an original idea, not original as in Like the idea of if it's based off a comic book,
is it
then
is it not based on
and
a
maybe that
character?
comic book could be based on something else. So maybe that's not original.
True.
But I'm saying it's original
very true.
in its concept of like someone made this as an original thing,
But
and
it's
then
not original. The character's not original.
They're original in
But
that
the character's
base.
not original. The universe
when does
character
it become original then?
Let's
When
just
the
say,
comic book
let's
writer
just say
writes
the
it,
person that
what's the difference between the comic book writer and a script writer? They made the character. The script writer can make a character.
Yeah.
They're both making characters, and they're both being adapted into movies.
Yeah.
So they're all original. If you really, how not?
Well, yeah, you could. I mean, if you want to define everything,
you're going by on
I'm going
but
by-
I'm saying
let's
any
just say-
director's going by on paper shit.
who created Spider-Man?
Stanley.
Oh, so he
Steve
directed
Ditko.
the Spider-Man movies?
No, but he created Spider-Man.
Oh, he wrote the screenplays for the Spider-Man movies.
He wrote all the
So he cr-
most
that-
of the comics
that
that the
idea-
movies are based on.
That idea.
So he wrote
is
the
original.
ideas.
That's
Yes,
original.
He wrote the idea.
Everything else is based on that idea. They are not original ideas. They are all based on his idea.
I
so
get-
to say that a director has an original, like that's his original work,
No.
is bullshit because they did not. They
But
were
a
based
dire-
on an original
But
idea.
why would you put it on the director? The director
I
usually
mean, the
doesn't
writer,
write it.
screenwriter. Stanley didn't screenwrite the fucking Marvel movies.
But I'm saying
They're
like
based
most
on his
of
original
are based
work.
on his original work.
His original work. We don't call Marvel movies original properties. Those are all based on something. It's everybody's fine with that.
everything's
Based on
something.
Not everything's based on something.
Something someone wrote.
When Stan Lee wrote Spider-Man, where's the spider character that he based that on? Where's the original idea that he based that idea on?
But I get what you're saying, but you get what I'm saying too. Like
I get that you, if you want to thin down the what
But
it
no,
means to
I'm-
be the originator of an idea,
but I'm
then
saying
that's okay. But that's not what I like to give people the respect they deserve for the work they do. Versus
If you
this
write- if
movie,
you
I
write
would
a-
never consider Jumper to be an original screenplay if it's based on a comic book. I would never consider all these
if it-
Marvel universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is not based on original idea. It's based on a fucking comic book universe,
which was an
which is
original
amazing.
idea.
Absolutely, the comic book universe is an original
But
idea.
so if
The
they're-
movies
if
are
they're-
based
but
on the
if they're
original idea.
always but they don't even follow everything faithfully, so they're making their own story.
Doesn't matter.
It's just
They're
like an original
based-
comic now.
They're just every.
I've got comics right now.
Every movie that's based on a book isn't exactly line for line. Like every
But
Harry
the
Potter
ri-
movie,
the writers of
is
different
based on the
comics,
books.
it changes every time.
And they're based on the original character.
So then
They're
their
based
work
on-
isn't original.
the stories might be
because
original,
they're doing new stories, but it's all their words.
but the character.
So then that's not
the
original?
world that's built is not. They may go off and do things. Comic books kind of sketchy, but if you want to talk about movies and you want to say that's an original movie that's not based on anything, you can't say that about comic book movies. You can't say that about
I'm
remakes.
saying,
You can't say that about sequels.
And what I was saying about Jumper is
that
that's
it's-
an original movie.
No, it's not though. It's based on a. It's not.
What other movie though? Sorry, what other movie is like Jumper? That's what I was saying in movies. Die Hard. We've seen Die Hard. Fucking this is what Die Hard 5, Die Hard 4.
I mean the if you're talking about like what happens in Jumper as far as somebody being able to disappear and like travel and do that thing, there's probably movies that have done that. There's probably movies that have a similar like storyline. But I get it. Okay, it's the first Jumper movie. It's the original Jumper movie.
Yes.
Dog shit movie. Versus
Still better
a
than
they're both non-original ideas. At least the original actor from the original idea of Die Hard is still in that dog shit movie. They're both dog shit movies. We spent way too much time on Jumper. Because I'm going to go with Jumper. But I fucking hate Jumper. I hate Hayden Christensen. I don't have any desire. I'd Faculty. 100 times Faculty.
The Faculty.
Yeah. Probably based on original idea, original screenplay. Death Proof
versus Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Apes.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good movie. Death Proof's
Both
all right.
good. I mean, Death Proof was trying to do a specific thing. Death Proof wasn't trying to be a big budget remake of an original idea.
And I just kind of watched like a YouTube clip of someone talking about Death Proof today, and it was kind of the fact that they borrowed the car that they were in from the guy that plays in all the Happy Madison productions, the guy with the one crossed eye talks like this, and he's in all those movies.
Mm-hmm.
But they leave their cheerleader friend.
Car.
They leave their cheerleader friend as collateral.
First off, it's a B movie, so trying to actually poke holes in plot
no, but it's
does it
it's
good.
But it's so
the
funny.
more you poke
Because
holes,
like
that's what it was trying to do.
They fucked his car up.
Yeah.
So like, is he just like going fucking free range on their cheerleader friend that they left half passed out? And
Yeah. I mean, watch a B movie.
I did.
And try to make sense of it, and then watch Death Proof, and that's what they were trying to do.
And then I watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
which took like an old B movie and made it into something.
But they weren't trying to do B movie.
I know, but they made it into
Yeah.
something that's fucking a good movie.
What's his face, who did the first remake, was trying to do a non B movie, but ended up being a very B movie version.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not what they're trying to do. Death Proof, that whole thing was specifically to do B movie style.
Yeah. And I love Rosario Dawson too, but
Yeah.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
2 more.
All right. Oh Jesus. Street Fighter versus Witness, the Amish
I
thriller
know.
versus the video game original idea, the original Street Fighter, where it all started. People.
Someone took these characters and made an original script, and then they made it.
Sure. They probably copied a lot from whatever the video game.
No,
pamphlet.
they didn't.
There's not a whole lot of.
I
depth.
played the video game. I watched the movie.
Yeah.
It has not. Guile is an American soldier.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, "Who can play Guile?"
Hollywood
and they're
would
like,
never do that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Are you serious? Why would Hollywood ever do bad?
I don't know that
casting?
Hollywood made this movie. I think this might have been somewhere overseas or something.
No, it's probably not successful Hollywood, but it probably didn't.
One
cost
of
that
Raul
much either.
Julia's last movies before he died.
He probably killed himself after making that piece of shit.
And The Witness is a good movie, but I don't like it. It's boring.
I mean, they're
to
both
me.
dog shit movies.
They're
Well,
not-
Witness is okay.
Witness is a good
Witness is a
movie.
good movie. Street Fighter is a really,
It's a terrible,
really
terrible,
bad B movie.
Terrible movie.
It's a D movie. It's not. I wouldn't even give it a B ranking. It's a D.
That was like right. It's like right then. Jean-Claude was like making every movie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was not good. He's still pretty much doing that. Although I guess the Amazon show he was in was picked up.
Bloodsport and Kickboxer were the shit, though.
Yeah,
Time Cop wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Sudden,
I mean, they were
Sudden
all like.
Death wasn't bad.
All of his movies were so similar. Like you're gonna see him do the splits between shit. He's gonna do a lot of kicks.
His first
He's
movie,
gonna wear
Cyborg.
Like, he's always
Do you
gonna be
remember
wearing
Cyborg?
Kind of.
Guess what he was?
Woman.
Yep.
Cyborg. Woman with cyborg.
Damn it. Santos.
Witness.
Yeah. Obviously. Unfortunately.
Last one.
Dun, dun, dun. Halloween.
Ooh, I've not seen the audition.
I have not
American Psycho. I have not seen Girl with Dragon Tattoo.
either. I haven't either. But James Bond was in that movie?
I think the originals.
I've not seen
Insidious.
Insidious?
It's gonna be interesting. Haven't. Seen
I
The
have
Mist.
seen. What? You haven't seen The
No.
Mist? The Mist is
I have
fucked
not
up.
seen that.
Arsenic and Old Lace?
Ooh. V for Vendetta.
This is easy.
versus American Psycho.
Psycho?
Well, this is it's very
V
easy.
for Vendetta. No, I'm just
American
kidding.
Psycho. Yeah. Like even though you said it, and you probably would have normally baited me on that. There's no way. Yeah. Even though we have part of what became popular after that movie, basically, is the Guy
Look.
Fawkes mask.
I've got a half of it right here.
There it is. Abdar.
It's my three-headed. It's my totem pole over here.
Yeah.
It's Guy Fawkes,
It's your totem nub.
mannequin, Bearhead.
Yeah, your totem nub. It's like your clitoris of
Nub.
your clitoris of totem poles.
Yep.
American Psycho.
One more.
All right.
Fuck it. We'll give you an extra one since it's Halloween.
Ooh, surprise you.
Boo.
I haven't seen that Godzilla.
And I
Don't
have,
think-
unfortunately, seen that Ghost
I
Rider.
have seen that Ghost Rider as well. Kiss the Girls. Have you seen it?
Yes.
There's like a series of those thriller with Morgan Freeman and
Ben Affleck.
I think yeah. Along Came a Spider, I think was one of them. Or something
Yep.
like that.
And Kiss the Girl.
Kiss the Girls, yeah. Ghost Rider is pretty dog shit. All right, that's it.
No sponsors this week. I want everybody to go focus on the issues at hand, the protests that are going on in the streets. Go support the good people of this country that are fighting the good fight. Make your voice heard. And let's all become better people. Share love. Share love. So much hate in the world. It's time we make a change and we support love and we fight for the good things and make sure equality is something we can all enjoy in this country. Make sure you follow Keith Spurlock at Keith Spurlock1 on Twitter. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/Inspired Disorder. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at InspiredDisorder.com. Follow the show at Ray Taylor Show on Instagram. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!